And we'll find both these players at 4-0.
There's no end to the decks you can play.
And you even played against young Dylan a couple times.
Just recently, in one of the recent invitationals in New Jersey.
I'm a Dylan Donegan fan. He's my boy.
It wasn't a bad experience for me.
Good.
You know,
He's a good kid. Good You're going to be a good Magic player, I think. Really young. Playing a lot. He's in college now. So that means he'll be playing a lot of Magic online instead of going to class.
Sure.
You know?
I've been there.
He's got a Tasker on the battlefield right now as he sits here at 4-0. His opponent with a Tarmogoyf out there. Looks like he just resolved a Serum Visions. And now next up here for Justin is a Dismember to take care of Tasker, or at least try to, and that'll work. Tarmogoyf's going to come in. They're going to check the size on that thing. Looks like it might just be a 2-3 at this stage. Just kidding, it's a 4-5.
Ooh, it's a big boy.
Yeah. There's a Creeping Tar Pit, pass the turn back. Seeing we're game number 3 here between these two. Players going to make sure they've got life totals where they need to be. And now Steam Vents, pass the turn back. We'll head back Pasquino's way. And he'll draw a card. Copy of Maelstrom Pulse in hand. Going to play a copy of Verdant Catacombs. His deck actually appears to line up pretty well against the Splinter Twin combo because he has access to 4 Abrupt Decays.
Sure.
So that's always a good spot to be in against this sort of deck. Here's another copy of Tarmogoyf. Spell Snare, going to very quickly take care of that. But you can see Dylan's life total. He's at 6 right now.
That happened fast.
Tarmogoyf doesn't mess around. A rude dude.
There's a creature land over there just in case something should happen to the Goyf.
Yep. Creeping Tar Pit could finish this game off.
Creep on in there.
Couldn't let that one go. Had to take that one.
It was too big of a meatball. Had to take a bite.
Pasquino going to sacrifice the Verdant Catacombs. He'll search up a land here. Going to go with an Overgrown Tomb. Donegan with just 5 lands. Nothing else doing. I don't know if I buy it. I feel like he's up to something. Abrupt Decay the draw here for Pasquino.
We'll probably see him play more cautiously with the Decay in his hand.
Yeah.
A little insurance.
Tarmogoyf would like to attack. Pestermite will not allow that to happen. See if this resolves. Now Tarmogoyf will be tapped down. Yeah, Abrupt Decay is a real nice insurance policy here, in case anything goes too wrong.
Yep.
Pasquino will just pass the turn back over to Donegan. Looks like we're in the upkeep. There's Murderous Cut. Delve away 3 cards, going to pay 2 mana for this spell. Donegan's hand 2 copies of Snapcaster Mage. And nothing to flash back. Remand the draw.
That's the problem, right? When you play your Tassiger early, and then you draw your Snapcasters later, a bit of a pickle.
That's what Dylan's in right now. Pasquino looks like he might have a discard spell in his mind. Here's a Remand. It's actually a copy of Serum Visions. And I think Lightning Bolt may have been the draw. Here comes Tarmogoyf. Donegan going to let that through, fall down to 2. One thing that Dylan knows here is there's no direct damage coming from Pasquino's deck. There's no red in there, so 2 is about the same as 1.
Yep, his life total is a resource that he can leverage here.
Yeah. And I don't think we're ever going to see Justin tap below 2 mana.
There's no reason to.
Yeah. Because of Abrupt Decay, I don't think we're ever going to see him do it. Both players thinking a little bit here. And Dylan with these 2 Snapcaster Mages and a Lightning Bolt. And it looks like Dylan may have stopped him before damage was dealt. Wasn't sure if he wanted to play Snapcaster Mage or not.
Sure.
To maybe chump block, but damage goes through. Now I believe we're going to be on Donegan's end step. Potentially Pasquino's second main phase. Okay, so now we're going to go Dylan's way. He'll draw a card.
Oh, another bolt.
Okay.
That's actually really good for Dylan here.
Yep. Pass turn back. Pasquino will untap. Take a draw step. There's that Serum Visions again. That's how he wants to start his turn. It'll resolve, so he'll draw a card. Now he'll scry 2. Oof. Oh boy.
Yeah. He's got a lot of cards in his hand, left two on top of the deck.
Yeah, never a good feeling if both are on top. Here comes Tarmogoyf looking to attack for lethal. Here's a lightning bolt for Dylan. It looks like that's just going upstairs. Huh.
Well, with the Snapcaster can still block and flashback the bolt and finish off the Goyf.
Okay.
So he decided he'd rather have dealt 3 to Justin than to have a Snapcaster left on the board.
There's Abrupt Decay. I guess the only troublesome thing here is that by lightning bolting him instead of the Tarmogoyf, now it doesn't take it takes away the ability where if he's got another removal spell, he just dies. But he did not have another removal spell. And now here's a Tassiger. I don't know if Dylan can come back now.
It's looking like a bad spot.
Yeah. Tasker Tarmogoyf and then Creeping Tar Pit when he's at 2. Got to deal with them all.
I'm sure Dylan wishes that he had just bolted the Goyf at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the better line in that instance. Bolt the Goyf, Snapcaster Mage. If Snapcaster Mage gets the block, they trade in combat.
Sure.
And then you've got a Snapcaster and a Bolt left in your hand. That's going to do it. Justin Pasquino is going to win this match over Dylan Donegan 2-1. Saltite Control will take care of Grixis Control for Justin Pasquino. He will move on to 5-0. Dylan Donegan picks up his first loss on the weekend, slides down to 4-1.